Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello
Um,
there, you come through.
yeah, is this a number for reporting child abuse?
It's not a number for reporting child abuse, and we would advise you to do that to police, but we're here for people. I mean, if you're concerned about an adult or a child or an adult and their behaviour, then certainly we can take details.
Okay. Is it confidential?
It is. If you just, I'll actually just run through that for you. The helpline is confidential. You don't have to give me your full name, any other details that will identify you. But if you do, and then you give me information that identifies a child who has been or is at risk of being abused, or information that any other such person is at risk, then we'll pass it over to the appropriate agency. Is that all right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So what? Have you got my number?
No, I haven't. Got nothing. All I'm going to ask you for is as the first. My name's Julie. I'm going to ask you for a first name that I can call you.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a real. It doesn't have to be a real name or anything like that.
It's all right, Julie. My name's Mark.
Okay, Mark.
The thing is, what if it's not somebody I know personally,
Okay.
but it's somebody I suspect, and it's somebody who's a public figure.
Okay.
How's that gel with you?
Right. Well, go with me. Give me some more detail, and we'll see where we can go with this.
Well, there's a few people.
Uh-huh.
You may have heard of them, the McCanns.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of Madeleine McCann?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Okay. What do you know about the McCanns? I'm guessing I'm not the only person that's called in about them.
The only call that I've taken thus far about them, but obviously all I know about them is what's been reported in the press, and that's it.
Well,
Missing after
what you got to understand is the press is controlled by their friends. Rupert Murdoch is a big friend of the McCanns, and all I'd say, basically, I'm very scared to go to any kind of authoritative figure or anything with the information, but the information's already out there. All you got to do, you can Google it, and the thing is, everyone thinks that it's a big conspiracy theory, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But if you literally Googled Richard D. Hall and Madeleine McCann, there's a 19-minute intro. He's basically made a 4-hour documentary about them.
Right.
And I used to think that it was all conspiracy theories, blah blah blah. But once I've watched this 19-minute intro, and then I've watched the 4-hour documentary, I'm convinced, completely convinced. And I think you guys should at least know about it. At least watch that 19-minute long intro.
Okay. And is that, where would I find that? On YouTube? Just
Yeah,
online?
it's literally, it's on YouTube, but it's called Buried by Mainstream Media.
Okay.
That's the 4-hour documentary, but there is an intro which is it's literally 19 minutes long. Let's say 20 minutes long. It's basically got everything you need to know about the McCanns is all in this simple little intro, and
Okay.
I really do feel that they need to be properly investigated, and then just getting away with it. And I'm convinced that Madeleine McCann is not alive, like the press keep saying.
Yeah.
She's buried in Portugal, and her parents know where she is. I know this is a bit of obviously a sensitive topic, because if you talk about it in the public circles, you could end up in prison. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So
You're not allowed to have an opinion on this, are you?
well, there you go, exactly. So I'd like you to look into it. I mean, I don't know anyone personally who's abusing children, but
Right, okay.
the McCanns I think should be looked into. And are you ready?
Right.
I've got someone else for you.
Right.
Ready for it?
Okay.
Are you sitting down?
I am, yes.
Have you ever heard of the Queen of England? Yeah? Well, again, type this into Google. This isn't something I can prove, but it's definitely worth looking into. If you just type into Google the Queen and the missing children,
Right.
it will throw up a lot of stuff. The first one is a good one to look into. Again, people that have tried to report this have gone missing, have been killed,
Right.
blah blah blah.
Right, okay.
So on
Well,
this,
that's what we're here for. We're here to get what I'll do is I'll come off the phone to you now and I'll just go and actually go and have a look.
I'm happy to give you my email address. I'd like to know that you look into it.
That's it. Well, what to do is we don't actually obviously take anybody's addresses or anything like that because they're confidential. But if you go onto our Stop It Now Stop It Now website, there's an email you can use there.
Okay.
And that will come through. Or feel free to call me back at some point. No, that's not a problem.
Okay, and so it's Julie, yeah?
It is, yes.
Okay, well, I know the Queen one's a tricky one, for obvious reasons, but the McCanns, at least please look at the 19... if you Google it, it comes up, there's about 5 different videos on YouTube, but there's the one that's just under 20 minutes long. That's all you need to see.
Right, okay.
And it's got it all in there.
Right.
And I will
Okay.
I will
take
call
every
you.
allegation. Do call me back. We take
They're
every
not
allegation.
allegations, Julie. They're
No,
just,
no, you're not making them personally. I know that you're just giving me the problem. But anything like that, the information that
well,
you're doing or anything
I'm
like that.
concerned, and I'm guessing that you're working. What you're doing is trying to expose certain things, and that's what I'm trying to do as well.
That's brilliant, Mark. Thank you for calling.
Okay, all right, Julie.
Okay, give us a bell back at some point, yeah?
I will do. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. You take care. Thank
You
for
too.
calling.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.